Hey guys, how's everything going? This is JSer. This video is about career talk, how to survive big companies as a front-end dev. Before I begin, I must say I'm not a front-end dev expert, okay? So this is the contents of this talk is just purely from my personal experience. Okay, I have been working for current company like for over 6-7 years. At the beginning, I was just a player, a non-important front-end dev in another team. And later, I gained up the respect from the team, from the other department members, and I got the chance to lead a huge project. And with a team over 10, 12 members. So that's fairly huge. And I just... looking back at my 6-7 years, I listed up like 18 rules or advices to how to survive at the big companies. Okay, here's the first one. Choose the right project and team. So large companies tend to have a lot of projects, they tend to plan a new service or building up a service or launching on the new service and dismissing new ones every day, like every another year. So when you have the chance to choose, don't choose based on the technical challenges, but also take a deep look at the core concept of the project to ask yourself, do you believe this project will succeed as if you are a user of it? So because even we say that the engineers are evaluated by the technical aspect of a project, right? But if the project is to be dismissed 1 year later, so why would you choose that? So anyway, the bonuses are not distributed that way, right? The bonuses will be first say, okay, to the successful project and then the less successful project. So you will get more bonuses and you will get more attraction. So that's it. Choose the right project. Okay. Then if the right project is not right, people we don't know whether the project is right or wrong, right? Okay, just to follow your guts and give it some time, try a little bit, and after some time, you would know that whether the project will succeed or not. And at that time, if it doesn't work out, you believe, just ditch the wrong project right away. Don't waste your time on it and talk to the bosses of another team and find another project to go on with your life. Yeah. Third one is align yourself with the company. So this is very fundamental question, I believe, that the relationship between the employer and the employee is that the relationship is mutual. The pet companies take advantage of us, and we are actually taking advantage of the companies. And the companies will pay us based on what we do and based on what they expect us to do, right? So if the project is currently are in the initial phase of a service and they are focusing on the user base, how many users we gained, if that's the case, don't waste your time on the other non-important pages like the setting page, like help pages, right? Even how much improve you do, that does not connect to the company's core benefit. So in these cases, you should focusing on how to improve the user experience of the register flow, right? To make the user register faster, smoother, and with less complaint. And that would lead to the user base directly, right? And your numbers aligned with the company's numbers, and okay, win-win. And both are happy, and you get a lot of bonuses, and you gain a lot of trust. So that's it. Just to know what the company's goal is, know the goal of the project, and align your goals with it. Next one. Okay, after aligning your interest, just to make yourself measurable. Don't waste your time on something that is not measurable, because in the evaluation process in other companies, like 2 times a year, the other members will get to review your performance, and the boss will evaluate your performance, but they actually don't know exactly what you're doing, right? We are busy. We have a lot of things to do. We don't want to spend the time digging in the details of your achievement. So rather than say, okay, I improved this, I improved that, but say, okay, I improved this by 20%, I reduce some lag by 20%, I improve the average session time like to 30 seconds more. With numbers, the people don't need to understand the details, but they will say, oh, you're doing a great job, right? You do something like 20%, 30%, and that must be super beneficial to the company's goal. So, okay, I will give you a level up, I will give you a bonus. So that's it. Be measurable with numbers. Okay, 5, be unique. The companies actually needs us to be replaceable, right? Even if we quit, they can find a replacement easily. But as an individual, us employees actually needs to be unique. We need to be irreplaceable. So that's the people cannot ditch us easily, right? They cannot just fire us because they need us to do the work for them. So be unique means that don't do the repeated work that other people can do. Always try to do something unique. Be unique and feel make yourself needed by the whole team, needed by the project. Yeah, be unique. Next one is work as a team. Even if say we want to be unique, it doesn't mean that you need to be like a lone wolf, right? You need to work as a team. Use we more than using I. And that actually in the large companies, there are a lot of departments. Like you have a front-end team, a server team, design team, planner team. And when you are talking with other department, you actually stand for the whole front-end team. So you need to work as a team. You grow together, discuss together. Don't be lone wolf. Yeah, that's it. Work as a team. Cooperate with others. Next one, find the bottleneck. This is for front-end dev. How to prove your values. I would say the keys that to find the bottleneck of the program, find the bottleneck of the service, find the bottleneck of the team, find the bottleneck of the project, find the bottleneck of the company. So always find the bottleneck. If you have the technical side, you can improve that with numbers. And if that's the bottleneck is the project, is the member stuff, you can make proposals to improve the communication, improve the project management, right? Always find the bottleneck of something and do proposals to that and make visible numbers, measurable achievements. Find the bottleneck. Yeah. Okay, say your ideas loud. It means that participate with the discussions of your team or with the project more. When they are of your surveys, don't just do the technical side, but also do some suggestion as a user. Say, okay, I want this feature, so why don't we do this? Why don't we do that? Why don't we design like this? Just say your ideas loud. Ideas are welcome, even if you don't implement them. They will make the team more active, make the work more enjoyable. So if you have ideas of anything, just to speak it out loudly. Okay, act on reasons. Actually, this is not advice for large companies. It's like advice or for the whole life. Just do anything based on some reasons. And even if it doesn't work out, we could do a retrospective on it and to learn something on it. If you do something without reasons, just based on your guts, based on your dreams, it doesn't help anything. Even if you succeeded, you don't learn anything. Take challenges. I mean, there must be a lot of things that the team members doesn't want to do, right? Don't want to do, and some of them are because it is not worthy of doing, or it's too hard, or it's too easy. If the too easy part, don't do it. But it is a too difficult part, it's a challenges, right? If you're the challenges, just ask yourself if you can, but always take the challenges to prove yourself unique. Yeah, if there's something people tend to not doing, just do it. Okay, 11, be talkative. It's just similar to say your ideas loud, but be talkative means be talkative in any situations. even if it is not a brainstorm, like a town hall meeting with the bosses, or with casual talk, with casual meetings, or anything. It's just a talk, to improve, to strengthen your existence. That's why people tend to know you and tend to give you a better evaluation. Be talkative, be modest, be arrogant. If you just this is kind of like you need to act a little. Even if you can do something, maybe sometimes you need to pretend that you cannot do something. That is, be modest, especially when you within your own team. Be modest to get along with your team members nicely. And be arrogant means that if you are talking with other departments or with other members from outside of the company, be arrogant if when needed. Because you stand for a team, you need to protect them. You need to protect your whole team. That's why this kind of be modest, be arrogant thing must be dependent on the situation. Life is a game, right? Act on it. Okay, mind your own business. When you talk with other department as a front-end dev, you might talk with a designer, we talk with the server-side engineers. You can just to make some proposals, but don't do too much, because that's not your expertise. That's other teams' work. If you just stick your nose into their area too much, they might get offended, right? So okay, you're a front-end dev. Why don't you mind your own business? This is server side. We will handle it by ourselves. So mind our own business is okay. The next one is, if you are getting in a new environment and get to a new team, get yourself used to this team. Adapt yourself first before you're changing it. You need to gain the respect and gain the trust. And then you can have the chance to make proposals to reform the team or the project, right? Adapt yourself first and then do some changes. That's very important. Okay, don't repeat. It means that in large companies, you have a lot of work to do. Also, you have a lot of choices. If you find yourself like repeating something like for 2 years, like 1 year or 2 years, and just kind of doing the work over and over again without anything new, it's kind of like a good hint that you need to switch to another project or even switch to another company. So don't repeat your work. It's a waste of time. Okay, be selfish, brand yourself. Large companies tend to have a lot of resources. They have a lot of events maybe. And we as employees, we must take good advantages of these kind of resources to brand ourselves, right? We cannot stick to one company for a whole life. We need to consider our future in another company and build our fame by ourselves. And the companies actually doesn't care. It's okay if we finish our jobs as expected. And if you can take advantage of this big platform, take it, do it. It's mutual win. At this time, just be selfish. If there's one chance to speak at a important meeting, important conference, just take it. If you don't take it, other people will take it, and you lost the chance to brand yourself. Ask for deserved. If you do so much work and do so much improvement of the service and make huge effort to contribute to the company, and you don't get a nice bonus, maybe the boss just don't know the details of what work, so you need to speak out. So say, okay, I want like a 10% raise, or I want to get a level up, or I want to be a lead, something like this. You need to speak out. Either the boss, maybe he's not a good guy, he might be mean to you. You must fight back. If it is not mean, he might just don't appreciate your work. Then you need to tell him, right? To explain to him. So ask for deserved loudly. Last one, prepare to quit. So this is the last rule to survive at big companies. There's no need to survive at big companies actually. even if you don't want to quit right now, but you need to actually, I suggest everyone take the job interviews time to time, right? We need to know the market. We need to know how we are evaluated by the other companies, and what kind of engineers are needed right now, right? We need to get in the market and know the market, know ourselves, and get ready to quit anytime. So if you have that, you have the leverage. You can bargain with the current companies, right? You are confident. Okay, I don't need to work here forever. If you don't give me a nice perk, yeah, bye, sayonara, bye bye. Okay, that's it. So that's my 18 advices to how to survive large companies. I might say the most important one is number here. Work as a team and be measurable. This is the most important two advices. Yeah. Anyway, I hope it helps. Yeah, I don't prepare for this talk too much. Yeah, this is just a casual talk. And anyway, I'll bring more talks about careers. It's kind of like we don't grow unless we think about the past, right? So I will make more videos about careers also. Yeah, let's grow together. Yeah, see you next time. Bye bye.